Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to have you all again for today's session. I would like to invite Chetna Lal, Head of Industry Interface and Career Advancement at BITSLAW School, to provide insights about placements, internships, skill enhancement workshops, guest lectures by industry experts, and much more. I would request Chetna to take over the session and provide a better understanding to the parents and students who have joined with us today for the session. Chetna, can you just turn on the camera, please? Hello, welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mrunalini, for that introduction.
Thank you so much.
So at the outset, I would like
Chetna, you're on mute, I guess. Can you just unmute yourself once?
Am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the outset, I would like to congratulate all the students and parents for securing admission at BITSLAW School. Definitely, this is not a mean feat because I understand that students have undergone a rigorous selection process to make it to BITSLAW School. So therefore, I would like to congratulate all the students and the student cohort who would be joining us in July 2024. So before I begin today's session, I'd like to introduce myself. So I am also a lawyer by profession. I started my career as a litigation lawyer handling civil and criminal matters, majorly I would say family matters and real estate matters, and then moved on to specializing into commercial contracts. So I would do vetting and drafting of commercial contracts. Then later, because of my kids, I had to take a sabbatical, and then when I joined my second career, I joined academics. Now, then I started working with I've worked with renowned B schools and law schools, and also National Law University before joining BITSLAW School. So now I take care of industry interface, that is collaborations with the industry and also internship and placement. So let me welcome all of you to today's session. Mrunalini has already told today's session is about professional advancement, building a foundation for readiness at workplace at BITSLAW School. So as the name suggests, I'm going to give you insight into how the Career Advancement Office or the Placement Cell at BITSLAW School functions, what are the activities that we undertake, how do we mentor and guide our students, how do we prepare them for internship, how do we facilitate internship and provide internship opportunities. So I'm going to take you through presentation and give you more details about the Career Advancement Office at BITSLAW School. Now, let me give you some, statistics. Like you already know that there are more than 1,300 law schools and universities in India, and out of which around 95 are in Mumbai and suburban areas. Okay. And approximately 70,000 students, law graduate, join the profession every year. So you can understand that there is tremendous competition when it comes to internship and placement opportunities. But I would say that, BITSLAW students and the student cohort who is going to join us in July 2024 are very, very fortunate. Why I'm saying this is because we have a very strong career advancement office at BITSLAW School. We have robust placement processes in place. We mentor our students, we guide them, and we offer them something extra. Our admission head, Mr. Deepu Krishna, must have already told you about the unique features that BITSLAW School has. Also, Vibha, who is the program head, she has already told you about the courses that we offer, the subjects that are taught. We have offered unique subjects which are not taught in any other law schools. So we want to give you something extra that will help you to, kind of beat this competition, have that extra edge when it comes to competing with other law graduates. So let me take you through a small presentation. This is our topic, and this is our career advancement office. So at BITSLAW school, in other colleges or school, it would be called a placement cell, but here we call career advancement office. Okay. And this is at the core career. Everybody has a set goal, that is career. And then how we are going to help you to succeed and achieve your goal is I'm going to show you and what we do at BITSLAW school. So our focus, I would say, is holistic development of the students. It is very student-centric approach that we have at BITSLAW school. So it is not only teaching the subjects, we have definitely introduced subjects like FOSH and which are not taught anywhere else. But I would say that everybody, not only the faculty members, but then the career advancement team, the program team, we have a kind of holistic approach when it comes to development of the student. So let us say career advancement is at the center. We can see what all activities are done from the career advancement office. So we do lots of soft skill training workshop. We conduct, see, hard skills and soft skills are very, very important. Subjects which you will learn in the classroom are the hard skills, the technical knowledge. A lawyer can have, tremendous legal knowledge, but then soft skills are very important when it comes to legal profession, because you need to have that, great communication skills. You need to have teamwork, teamwork. You learn business ethics, you learn advocacy, you will have to have that team spirit, networking skills. So all those are taught here. We conduct this soft skill training workshop or other kind of skill enhancing workshops for our students so that overall development is done. Advocacy skills are also important for this law profession. So we have this legal drafting and advocacy sessions conducted for our students. Then workplace etiquettes, which are also important when you start your internship. Before going for internship, we do these workplace etiquettes and email etiquettes. These workshops are conducted for students. Guest lectures, I would give you more details about guest lectures, but these are also important in a law school. There is a lot of mentoring that is done. So by the faculty members and by the career advancement team. So there's a lot of guidance and sorry, okay. So a lot of mentoring is done. Okay. And then finally, internship, which is very important in a law course. So we definitely provide and facilitate internship to all our students. So let me take you through each of these topics in detail. Okay. So these are guest lectures. Everybody understands the importance of guest lectures in law school. It gives, so when these speakers come to the campus, they share real life experiences and they give you kind of educational experience based on their real life experience. So there's a great learning, in-depth learning, when this guests come and interact with the students. They talk about they give you in-depth knowledge about a particular field. So suppose somebody comes from a field, arbitration or mediation, and that guest comes and talks to you, it gives you the a different perspective of that field. It gives you in-depth knowledge. So your knowledge about that particular topic broadens. Okay. And then he kind of gives you the opportunities that are available in that particular field. How is the current situations? What are the challenges in that particular field? And then if you want to join that as a career, I mean, if you want to do arbitration or say mediation, and you want to choose that as a career, then what are the challenges? What are the avenues available? What are the opportunities available? What are the skill sets required? And are there any internship opportunities available? So all this is done when we invite guest speakers to come and deliver a guest lecture. You get an excellent opportunity to network. Okay, you build connections, you kind of connect with that person, and then continue that connection for, a lifelong connection, right? So you develop that. So therefore, we invite all these speakers. You can see industry leaders and luminaries coming from the industry to deliver guest lectures at BITSLAW School. So we had last week former Supreme Court Judge, Honorable Justice B.N. Sri Krishna coming and delivering a guest lecture and then interacting with our students. Similarly, we had Honorable Justice Geeta Mittal, who came and delivered a guest lecture. She's the former Chief Justice of Jammu and Kashmir High Court. Then we have law firm partners coming in and interacting with our students. We invited Mr. Naveen. Then we had Akash Chaubey from Kedan and Company. We had law partners from Chadula Machar Mangaldas, and they came and talked about on their topic of specialization. So we had different guest lectures like on different topics, like say environmental law, and we had discussion or a guest lecture on arbitration and mediation. Then there were guest speakers who came and talked about intellectual property rights, and then we had speakers coming in talking about various other subjects. So data privacy, and all these subjects are covered, and these are all specialists, I would say expert, who come and deliver guest lectures. So we had general counsel from Deloitte, we had general head legal of CRISIL India from Mahindra Life Spaces. So they came and talked about their experience as to how it is like working in an in-house legal team in a corporate house. So all these are people with great knowledge, and when they come and interact with our students, it's a great opportunity for our students to gain excellent knowledge, gain insight into that particular field, and then decide if they want to join a particular field. So if somebody wants to join a corporate house, in-house legal team, then what kind of skill set is required? So all those things are discussed during these guest lectures. So these guest lectures are very, very important, and we do conduct this on a regular basis for our students. Now, training programs and skill enhancing workshop. Now, these, as I said, along with your hard skills, soft skills are very, very important. So we do conduct all this soft skill training for our students to kind of make them industry ready. Right now, we are preparing them for the internship opportunities, but gradually and they'll get prepared for the final placement. And we have started it in the first year itself, so that the students, by the time they are in the 4th and 5th year, they are industry ready and ready to join the industry, as in they could join as associate in a law firm, or they could join associate in an in-house legal team, corporate houses. They could start their own practice. They could join a litigation counsel, and so on and so forth. So we have already started, developing our students' skills, and we have started in preparing under. So there's a program called Readiness at Workplace, under which we conduct all these training workshops or skill enhancing workshops. So resume writing, as you know, it is very important when you have to look out for an internship opportunity. So I've conducted number of resume writing, and then we personally vet this resumes, look at the formatting, check whether it is a compact CV, if it is fitting in page. So all those minute details are taken care of when we do this resume writing workshop. Group discussion nowadays, it's only not only in MBA college or a B school that group discussion is required, but when students are selected for final placement by firms and corporate houses, group discussion is also an important selection criteria. So we are preparing students for this group discussion. Mock interviews, of course, students need to go through mock interviews before they go for the real interview. Email etiquettes, as I said, as lawyers, you need to write numerous emails to your clients, to companies, to other stakeholders. So then you need to follow these email etiquettes, and which really matter to this legal profession. So we are conducting email etiquettes workshop for our students. Then workplace etiquette. So under workplace etiquettes, before students went for internship, we did this workplace etiquette, because dressing is very, very important in this legal field. When you go to courts, you have to wear those, the gowns, and if you're practicing in a smaller court, you need to wear those blazers. And so dressing is very important in this profession. So we kind of take them through these workplace etiquettes. Confidentiality is very important. Another aspect, which is very important in this profession. And students need to keep this business etiquettes in mind when they go for internships. So we are doing this kind of training programs to prepare our students for internship and placement opportunities. Legal drafting, of course, we teach, there are subjects which will teach them legal drafting, but we get external experts, who have expertise in legal drafting and contracts. So then we get these kind of speakers and trainers to teach our students legal drafting and advocacy skills. We also did an MS Office workshop for our students, so that they get that proficiency in MS Office. We think that it is not important, but it is very, very important. When I personally attended, I understood the importance of MS Office in legal profession. Very, very important. Okay, so next is internship. Internships are very, very important at any law college. BCI, what it does is, BCI mandates, if you have gone through BCI rules and guidelines, it says that every law student needs to do at least five internship in 5 years program, which means every year you do one internship. So these are various places where you can intern. NGO, there are corporate houses, you can work under Human Rights Commission, you can work with law firms, policymakers, senior advocates, judges, research centers, and think tanks. And I've just put a few, but there are many other places where you can also intern, right? But what we have done is a unique thing at BITSLAW school. Is in a year, you have 2 semester breaks, 2 semester breaks, which means you have at least 9 to 10 internship breaks, right? And here at BITSLAW school, we have mandated that every student has 9 to 10 internship experience on their CV. By the time they pass out, they will have 9 to 10 internship experience. which makes them stand out or have an extra edge when it comes to placement opportunities, right? So that's the reason we have made it mandatory for students to do all the internships. But we are not only mandating, we are facilitating and we are providing. It's not only mandating, but we are providing internship opportunities at all these places. Okay, so when it comes to NGOs, we have tied up, we have signed MOUs with a couple of NGOs and corporate houses and other organizations for internship and other engagement. So then it will be easy for our students because we have slots reserved with them for our students, so that every semester or every semester break, our students get internship opportunities with those organizations. We understand that internship, why it is important, because then you get an opportunity to kind of apply your theory, the knowledge that you have learned in the colleges, to apply that in real life world, right? You get that opportunity of doing legal research, actual legal research. You get to attend court proceedings. You get to meet you get to meet clients and do client meetings. You can represent the firm or the organization. You get to network. So there are lots of advantages, and you can enhance all those skills by doing a good internship. And BITSLAW school definitely provides good opportunities and good internship opportunities for all their students. So I would say we give 100% assistance to all the students who have expressed and asked for assistance from us. It's 100% assistance to all the students. Okay. And we had actually, excess opportunities for our students. So they can choose and pick, we give them several options so that they can choose and pick, right? Of course, there's a policy which says that once you take one opportunity, then it's over. Like one person, one student, one opportunity. But before you get one offer, you can choose and pick from the several options that we present before you, right? So, and then our students came back from the internship and they shared their experience, and they were very, very excited about the experience. They were very happy with the experience that they had during the internship. They got to learn what they didn't get to learn in the classroom. So they got to visit police station, they got to work with commissioners, the former and current police commissioner. That is where our students got to work with them, when they worked with PCGT. Our students worked with Human Rights Commission, and they got to visit jails and could meet the prisoners, and they could meet real victims when they visited police station. They attended court proceedings, got to hear the real matters in the court. And they also, when they work with NGOs, they get to meet, underprivileged. They get to work actually with underprivileged people and children, and they got to visit slum area. So, at BITSLAW school, we have mandated NGO internship also, because as law graduates or law students, we want to sensitize all our students, about the issues and the problems that are prevailing in our society. Because you need to do those pro bono cases and understand the social issues. So that's the reason we have mandated kind of, we recommend students to do NGO internship. At least one internship should be NGO during all the 5 years program. Right? So let me go to the next slide. Okay, so here are a few names. There were many, but I've just put a few names here for your reference. So you can see there are a few law firms like SKR and partner KSK, and there are NGOs like Angel Express. You can see CRY, there is PCGT, there is Welk, there is Praja, and Swechha organization. There are corporate houses like Napier and Kellogg's and DLF, and you can see UK India legal partnership. So with them we have an MOU. So there's good opportunity that you could go to UK and do internship. We have also tied up with foreign universities where you can do a summer school, right? So yeah, this is about mentoring. Now, I've already mentioned in my earlier slide that we do a lot of mentoring, which is very, very important. This is to help you to kind of succeed in whatever goal that you have decided for yourself. We motivate you to you know to take up wherever you want to. Like, we help you to decide your goals. We kind of tell you what are the avenues available for you, and we do a lot of mentoring. So there's a lot of mentoring happening from the faculty members. And here at the Career Advancement Office, we do one-on-one interaction. So every student gets like a 15 minutes for themselves in every semester. I would say twice every semester. The students can come and talk to us. They can have their questions about the internship. They can ask their doubts, and we mentor them. As in, we map their interest areas. We understand what are their skill set, and depending upon those skill set and their interest, we recommend them a particular internship. So there's a lot of, and then we take feedback from the students. So before they go for the internship, we mentor them, we guide them. And once they are back from the internship, we take feedback from them as to understand how was their experience, what were the shortcomings, or what were the challenges that they face, and then where would they like to go in their next internship. So all this is done. So I would say our approach is quite student-centric. At the center are the students, and then everything revolves around it. Yeah, career goals. So we think that law graduate, once a student graduate, will only go to, say, a law firm or the corporate houses, but there are so many avenues available, and we put them in front of our students right in the first year itself. So then they know that, wow, there are so many avenues where a student can join after the course is complete. So it's the final placement could be as an associate with a law firm or corporate houses in-house legal team. A student can take up traineeship contract with a foreign law firm, right? This is one option. Then they can go for LLM with foreign universities or Indian universities. They can join judiciary, they can become judicial magistrate. There they can start the judiciary career. Then they can join administrative services, UPSC or IS, and of course, entrepreneurship. They can start their own practice, or they can start their own business or startup, and also be kind of displayed a plethora of avenues before them. So then, and then help them, guide them, show them direction, as to what kind of internship they should take up to follow their career path. This is how the mentoring is done at BITSLAW. Okay. Now, these are some achievements. So our student, Ms. Pranjal Joshi, did an internship. All these internships were provided by the Career Advancement Office at BITSLAW. So Pranjal Joshi he interned at REL, and he received an Best Intern Award. Our student Devanshi did an internship with Maharashtra State Human Rights Commission, and she was awarded Best Intern Award. Our students, these 4 students interned at PCGT, and we can see in the picture Mr. Sivnandan. He's the former police commissioner, and these 4 students have been appointed as campus ambassadors. So they will conduct awareness session on RTI, and so they had an excellent experience with PCGT, and now they are going to, PCGT has even given more opportunities. So this summer internship, 5 more students will be interning with them. Okay. And there is this Radha who had done a research. She had done a comparative analysis of Tourism Act, and her research paper has been recommended to Ministry of Tourism. So these are a few achievements that I have put for you for your reference. Okay. So I'm done with my presentation. Now, if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer those. Kevin, Ronalini?
Yes, Chetna. We are just expecting few questions.
Oh.
Students, we encourage you to ask questions. This is a very important topic which we are discussing about career advancement. Can we have some questions? You can put it in your chat box. Okay, we have a question.
Okay.
Chetna. So there's a question from Nandini. So we are constantly being told that more law students pursue corporate firms over judiciary. Just want to know how frequently they get courtroom exposure.
Students tend to do corporate intern. Sorry, I didn't get that.
To repeat my question,
Yes.
She's asking, we've been constantly being told that more law students pursue corporate firms over judiciary. Just want to know how frequently they get courtroom exposure. So those who are pursuing corporate firms.
So I would say that, so therefore I said that at BITSLAW school, it is going to be different. In the first year itself, we kind of tell you what are the avenues available, and then give you direction and tell you what kind of internship will be useful if you select a particular field. Now, suppose if you want to take up judiciary, then what kind of internship? Then we would suggest you do more of internship under judges or court proceedings, under advocates, and those internship will help. If suppose somebody wants to do a corporate, wants to join in-house corporate house legal team, then we would suggest them to do those kind of internships. Therefore mentoring is important and guidance is important right from the first year of the law school.
Okay. We have another question from Gia. So she's asking that they'll soon have 4 months long break before our college starts. So what skills should we learn now that will help us during our internships? So it's talking like before joining BITSLAW school, like what kind of skills she should enhance?
I would say, I think before joining, I think you should not do anything, because it's upon us. We do a lot of training programs. So I think before this break and before joining, you kind of relax, because then it's going to be a rigorous course for you. So before joining, I think you need not do anything, because we are going to take care of all those courses and all those skills for you.
This is something similar to which you answered in the initially. So Smriti is asking, could you please shed light on how internships are crafted for each student?
So as I said, as I showed you in that particular slide where internships are mentioned. So BCI has kind of given us the guidelines and rules where a students need to intern. So those places are mentioned in the BCI guidelines. Okay. And we as a law school follow those. Only thing is, depending upon the skill set and the students' interest, we guide them where and which internship to take. So BCI has already told us where to intern. Like, for example, NGO, they have mentioned this NGO under judges, under advocates, appellate advocates, under trial advocates, okay, under corporate house. So all these places have been mentioned in the BCI guidelines. We just have to follow those, and depending upon the students' interest and skill set, we guide them as to which internship to take, and also provide them the internship opportunity.
Okay, so there is another question from Prisha. So she is like, each college has its own pedigree. So currently we don't have at BITSLAW. So how will the college guarantee placements? So do we have any exchange programs with foreign universities?
Yeah. So let me tell you, I think I was going to mention this in my presentation. So when we consider, looking at taking admission to undergraduate courses or postgraduate courses, we definitely look at certain factors. We consider the brand name, we consider reputation, the teaching pedagogy, the subjects taught, and the infrastructure, the faculty members. We take all this into consideration. And of course, last but not the least, the placement set. So what kind of companies are going to come, and what is the average package, what is the highest package, all those things come to our mind when we take admission. And there is nothing wrong in inquiring about this. However, we have this legacy of BITS okay? And wherever I go, I meet all these alumni. If I go to, say, for example, I went to a particular firm, and I met that partner, and he said that he has done his engineering from BITS Pilani, and he is an alumni. So he was very happy to offer internship opportunities and placement opportunities. And so we have that legacy of BITS Pilani. Plus, we have lots of support from the ABG group, right? Also, I personally have strong connections. There's a strong, I said there is a strong career advancement office and a team in place which have strong connections with the industry, right? We already have on our board, if you look at that, we have Ms. Pallavi Shroff, okay, Mr. Haigriv Kheta. So you can see that these people are already there as our advisor on the board of director or the advisory board. So I think with their blessings, we will definitely get good placement. And as I said, we are going to prepare our students so that they have an extra edge over other law graduates. I don't think a placement should be a problem. Right now, internships are happening very easily. We got excess internship opportunities for our students.
We have one question from Nandini again. It's like, any specific tie-ups already with institutions, like for exchange or summer programs?
Yes. Yes, we do have, in fact, We have already floated one opportunity, and we are in the process of tying up with foreign universities for summer schools. Currently, we have introduced Warwick University, which has called application from students, and it is in process. So definitely, we have signed MOUs with a couple of foreign universities for summer and exchange program.
No worries. Shashidhar will address your questions. Like we are running short on time. We have another session coming up. So you can reach out to admissions team for any questions related to career. We'll happily answer that. So we'll
Yeah,
like
they
to
can
wind up
write
this
to
session.
they can
Yes.
write to us, and then I can personally answer to those questions.
Done. Sure. So thank you everyone for joining today.